Hello guys and welcome to my channel, thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be talking about none other than Diablo 3. This is a review slash my views on the game, so it's a bit of both. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I picked this character, and the reason why I went with this character is because it was more like my playstyle. So this character is like something that I'd like to choose in a game. Now this game is very similar to Baldur's Gate. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Baldur's Gate. I was introduced to Baldur's Gate on the PlayStation 2, and it was a phenomenal game. This reminds me of that game. The things you can do in this game, guys, are awesome. For example, you can change every single piece of equipment that you can get in this game, and you will see it on your character. Like for example, let me just see what this is. Okay, so now you'll see if I select this, straight away you'll see it on my character. Same with your armor, everything will change across the board whatever you pick. There is so many levels to this game, and what I mean by levels, I don't just mean by character progression. What I mean by levels is there's so much skill sets you can set on each character, and as you can see I've managed to get them all. I've completed the game already. I'm on level 70, which is the max level you can get, but if you play through again there is more things you can get for the same character. There's so much to do in this game, it's unbelievable. I'm just at the tip of the iceberg. I've got another 8-9 characters to go through yet. And originally it was me and my missus who actually started playing this game together. But what happened was she decided to fall off the actual the playthrough. It was a bit too dark for her, she said, but that's fine. So this game is not for everybody, and that's understandable, but she still gave it a go. So props to her. But back to the actual review. So the game, in terms of gameplay wise, obviously I've started again. It's brought me back right to the beginning, so I've got to
I
speak
have
to this
come
guy.
to aid these lands. Where is the fallen star?
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
I must have a corpse.
They keep coming.
That is not possible.
With my character, what you can do is you can summon the dead. You can use their bones
Never seen anyone fight like that.
and one of the
Open the
actual
gates.
skill sets with this
Find
character
Leah
you
at the
get, which I
slaughtered
really
calf
like,
inn.
is all these skeletons you see. They're my backup, and it's really amazing that you're able to have these guys with you. I mean, it just makes the character have so much more depth, if you know what I mean. And backup is required in this game a lot, and these skeletons aren't your average, like, you know, they do a lot of damage when they're out there in the battlefield. And what I love about this game is, like, obviously you get to teleport between different areas. There is a lot of story progression in the game, but to be honest with you, the story to the game wasn't really like something that I'd follow much. There is a story to it. It's not the greatest story, but it's about the gameplay. And the thing is, what I haven't experienced with this game, so I can't really say anything about it, is the online multiplayer mode. That's something I'm really looking forward to. But so far, guys, I mean, I can't fault this game for what it is. Character progression is amazing in this game. The armor, like I spoke about earlier, awesome. All the different abilities you can equip to each key. Some of them, obviously, you unlock further on down the line. This one I still don't have, because you have to complete the game and then go back and do this bit. So then you can actually assign armor and make your armor even more stronger. So there's so much replayability to this game. It's unbelievable. Then you've got the Paragon, which after you acquire this after level 70, so you can't do anything with this part of the game up until you've reached level 70. And then your experience turns blue. So the bar over there, but you can see where it says to next level, will turn blue, and then you can actually use that experience to get skills from here. So for example, now if I go to attack and I want to choose something like, I don't know, cooldown reduction.
I cannot afford that.
There you go. I can't afford that at the moment, as it'll tell you. Okay, I don't have enough points at the moment. Obviously I haven't filled the bar up, so once that bar's filled up, I'll be able to acquire, it's one at a time. So you can see there's 50 on here, and you know, there's so much just to do in the game. You get followers, so you can pick different followers. I chose to go with this guy. He's really powerful in his brute force. I did use the mage that you get as well. There's so many different characters you can choose from to have, give you a helping hand in the game, and that's really amazing and a really good touch to have in this game, because you will need them and they really do come in handy. Like I had a mage, and what she'd do is she'd cast a spell and she'd turn the people into a chicken. The enemies turn into a chicken, so when they're into chicken mode they can't attack you, so you can get a lot of powerful attacks in, and before you know it they're almost dead. Obviously it's for your quests. There's a lot of quests to pick up along the way. I didn't do a lot of them, but I will the second time round. I just wanted to test the game out. I'll show you what else you can do. Just give me a second if I can find it. So if you come to this bit here, you can actually equip these little gems, and each one is unique. So if you pick, for example, this one, it gives you a plus life per hit, so you'll get life back with every hit, and they're all different. Each and every gem is different. So the red one will give you damage and bonus experience points, and the other thing it will give you is extra strength. So where your armor lacks strength, for example, because a lot of the armor is very different. I'll go back to that and show you what I mean. So if you go into the armor settings, yeah, so here you can see, look, right off the bat, where you can see the weapon is telling you your attack power is going to go down, your defense is going to go down, but your health is going to be up. So it's up to you. So if you have less levels, so if you're a lower level character and you don't have enough hit points, you could probably go with that, or you can still select that. But the thing is, the reason why I wouldn't do that is because this armor down here is better, and the reason being it's got 2 slots. Now if I select that and come out of it, I'm not going to do it because obviously I'll probably forget and then it'll mess me up later. But you can come and select whatever gems you need. So for example, it was telling me my attack power is going to be down. I'll probably put one of these in there, and boom, that armor's going to, what numbers you lost, you gained by putting one of these on. So you've got to play about with it. There's a lot of learning to do, and at first I was a bit overwhelmed. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what's this? But you pick it up, you learn it. If you're an RPG fan, you should be right at home. And yeah, even though I'm an RPG fan, at first I was a bit, because I've never played a Diablo game. It's the first time I'm playing this game, but there's a lot of depth to it. And I'm not going to lie to you, I went on YouTube a few times to find out what are the best armor sets and stuff, and where you can find some of the items from, because I wanted to get my character to be powerful. But to be honest with you, man, if you go to every dungeon, which I did, and I just plundered it the best I could, I just went to every single area. It takes time. The levels are long. There's a lot of enemies to kill, and you've got to be able to, if you're down with that, you'll be right at home. If you're not, you gotta grind. There's a lot of grinding to do if you want to get a lot of the stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't get half the stuff that I wanted to get, because near towards the end I just wanted to complete the game, and I wanted to know more about the story and what happens with the characters. So each character obviously is going to play out with a different story. I chose the Necromancer just because it fitted my fighting style, like I said, in my gameplay, and to be honest with you, I think it was a really good choice. A lot of people said he's boring. When I went into some of the forums to read about the game, they said he's a boring character to play with. But to be honest with you, I don't think so. I think he's a really good character, and I had a ton of fun with him. And his magic abilities and everything are awesome, and I can't wait to complete it with him again. But let's go about the depth of the game. So how long does it take to complete? It didn't take me too long. I can't remember. I think it was about maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Could have took longer. On the last dungeon, I got a bit frustrated because the enemies were quite tough, and I died quite a number of times, so I just wanted to get to the boss. And the best thing about the game also is, if you come into this bit here, you can actually change the difficulty on the fly. As you can see, I had it on Master, but I had it on Torment throughout the most of the game. But the thing is, I couldn't beat the last boss, I ain't gonna lie. So I put it down to Master and I managed to defeat him. But can you imagine, look, the reason why it gets harder is because of all the perks you can have in the game, and your character can become very, very powerful. It just depends how much time you want to invest into this game and into that character that you've chosen. And to be honest with you, I'm going to master this character. I'm going to go ahead and play the game through with this character. 5, 6, 7 hours is not long for a campaign, to be honest with you. And this time around it will be easier because I'm more powerful and more stronger. Well, I say that, but obviously the difficulty gets harder too, so it's a perfect balance. I think they did really well with the game. If I had to rate the game out of 10, I don't like to do this normally, but if I had to rate the game out of 10, I'd give this game a solid 9. I mean, I've been longing to play a game like this. And if you haven't tried out Diablo 3, guys, trust me, you're not going to be disappointed. There's a lot to do in the game, a lot of exploring, a lot of characters. So all these characters you can see here, you can take these guys with you, and you will see these upon, you know, all of the different maps that you can get.
I must try this in another place.
So there's the map. So all the areas that you see in this map, you will visit, and obviously it goes all the way up to Act 5, and there's just so much to explore, guys. They've even added an extra map, I think, an extra act. Act 5 is an extra act, because this is the complete definitive version of the game. I can't remember the full name of it, to be honest with you, but this is the basically the one that you get everything with, all the DLC and everything, and that's the reason why I chose to get it. I've been wanting to buy it for a while, but I just didn't get the chance to buy it. So that's it, guys. That's really my review. I don't want to spoil too much gameplay wise or anything, but definitely pick this up. You can't go wrong. You won't be disappointed. Also, guys, this game's out on the Switch, so I'm definitely going to pick it up on the Switch as well. This would be amazing to play on the go, a perfect type of game to be playing on the go. So if you travel a lot, definitely get it on the Switch. If you've got a Switch, believe me, you won't be disappointed. I will be getting it on the Switch. I know we're not able to travel at the moment with everything that's going on around the world, but hopefully soon, when all that calms down and you're able to travel again, definitely, because I'll be doing a lot of traveling again, and I'll be going to places. I've got a few things that I need to tick off my bucket list as well, so I'll be doing a lot of traveling from, I'll be starting from London going all the way up to Scotland, but that's for my vlog channel, so check out my vlog channel. It's called trag'oul Vlogs. So that's it, guys. That's my review. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.